Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Night Face, bringing you my Bumblebee movie review. I was lucky and fortunate enough to get an advanced screening tonight, early screening, and it was crazy how it happened. I just went on Regal about a week ago online, checked out my local theater, and saw they were having advanced screening showings tonight. So I bought my ticket, and boom, here we are, an exclusive on my channel. I'm early to the party. This is awesome because I don't live in a major city like Chicago, New York, or Los Angeles, where they get to see all the best movies a month in advance. I'm so jealous. But here we are. Don't worry, I'm going to give you my non-spoiler review, my non-spoiler thoughts. You're safe. I'm going to try to keep this short, concise as possible. And before we dive into Bumblebee, I want to give you my opinion on the Transformers franchise, the films directed by Michael Bay. The first Transformers film I thought was a decent action blockbuster. Nothing too spectacular, but it was alright. The sequels, however, I'm sorry, I did not care for them. I did not like them. There's just too much that did not work for me. If you're a fan of those films, hey, that's great. More power to you. If you enjoy them, awesome. But for me, I just didn't like them. The action was just overblown. It was overdrawn. The editing was so choppy. It was hard to focus on which Transformer was which and distinguish them apart sometimes. That's how messy, discombobulated, just too much. Just Michael Bay shooting fireworks and rocket launchers in your face so obnoxiously for like 2.5 hours. I could not stand it. And I found them rather boring, honestly. I just became so desensitized to that ridiculous, nonsensical action, if that's what you even want to call it. And I felt like Transformers deserved better than that. My familiarity with Transformers, with the cartoon show, I didn't grow up watching them, but I am familiar with them, with the G1 designs. I felt they should have started off like that, but no, it's just so much eye candy, so much ridiculous nonsense. It was so overbloated. And the acting with the human interactions were the worst part of those films. The actors would just give the worst performances. It was so god awful. It just made it so unbearable to watch. The cringy dialogue. I could go on. I don't want to be that guy that trashes the Michael Bay films, but hey, I'm just being honest. They weren't obviously for me. If you could watch those films, kudos to you guys. I don't know how you do it. I salute you. But enough of that. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because when I heard Bumblebee was first announced, I didn't have no interest in watching it at first until I finally saw the first trailer, and I was completely taken back. Like, wow, this feels so new and refreshing. And it was because they done away with Michael Bay, which is great, and they gave it to Travis Knight, who is a director I'm familiar with because I saw Kubo and the Two Strings, which he directed from Leica Animation. I absolutely love that film. So that was a plus. And also Haley Steinfeld. I really dig her as an actress. She's really talented, both in the music industry and acting. I love The Edge of 17, a very underrated coming of age story that I highly recommend you check out for her performance. It's so good. So yeah, you had those two huge beneficial factors going into Bumblebee, and I was like, okay, I got to give this a chance. This really excites me, and of course the G1 designs. Bumblebee being a Volkswagen Beetle the way he was supposed to be intended. Yes, and I gotta say, guys, after watching this film, it met my expectations. I was completely just taken back how exhilarating this film was and how it flowed, and just the human interactions with the Autobots and the way the Decepticons were portrayed, the voice acting, just the acting in general was good. The writing was good. Oh man, I was just satisfied, guys. I had a huge smile on my face. This is the best Transformers film. Easily the best one. I that's the highest praise I can give, honestly. My only nitpick, honestly, and remember this is not spoiler, but yeah, it was just some minor cliche supporting characters. Like you get a bitchy, mean girls kind of, girl in this movie, and a jock, and characters like that. But they're not in it so much. the central core of this is the bond between Harry Steinfeld and Bumblebee. It's so genuine. It's the best parts of this film, and also as well as the action. We'll get into that. But yeah, it just felt so natural because she's a great actress, and even her family drama worked for this movie. It was written so well, and it had kind of like a John Hughes feel to it, which is great because it had a lot of 80s references, rightfully so because it takes place in 1987, I believe. That's the year. I hope I'm not wrong. But even the Breakfast Club is referenced, and I love what Bumblebee does with a certain 80s reference that I absolutely love. You'll see it. It's great. It's a great moment for his character, and just the origin of the Autobots, the Decepticons. There's an opening sequence here, guys, that every Transformers fan, I kid you not, will just be foaming from the mouth. It's gonna just blow you away. It was so damn epic. It was mind blowing to watch. The CGI is done really well. The action never looks so much better. It just, you can see what's actually happening. That's how great the action sequences are put together and well shot as well, and edited so like neatly. And just, guys, when you see this movie, trust me, this is one Transformers movie you should get hyped for. You should give a chance even if you're not a Transformers fan. Trust me on this. There's a lot to enjoy here. It's not only like an action sci-fi movie, it has a lot of heart. It's endearing, and it's a great coming of age story. You know, so a girl, an 18-year-old girl, befriending an alien Autobot, basically. So it's awesome. You know, it's like it's a good time at the movies. I was pleasantly surprised by this film, and yeah, I'm gonna have to give this one a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, guys. Oh, as well as John Cena. Sorry, I can't forget about him. He really surprised me. He was good. His acting is getting better and is improving. Ever since I saw him in Blockers, he has such great comedic chops. He steals every scene that he's in this film, which was great. You see what I'm saying? Just what great direction and writing can do wonders to any film franchise, no matter how down the drain they may seem, you know? So, yeah, Bumblebee is a must watch, guys. A must watch. 9 out of 10. Definitely go check this one out. I keep forgetting all that stuff. Before we end this review, if you've seen the trailers, you know Optimus Prime has a presence in this film. All I'm going to say is this is the best I've ever seen Optimus Prime. He's the coolest he has ever been. I can't even talk. He's the coolest he has ever been, period. You guys will be enthralled when you go see it, trust me. So, yeah, that's my review. Real short, straight to the point, 9 out of 10. Go see it when it comes out. I highly recommend it. Post your comments down below. Let me know, are you looking forward to Bumblebee? Do you like this new direction that it's taken? And what are your opinions on the Michael Bay Transformers film? Let's keep this light and civilized. Yeah, post your comments. If you're finding my channel for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like if you want. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.